All right. All right, everybody. Yeah. So hi, I'm Sharif. You might know me as Sharfers in chat. I play only games of very high quality. That was the end of the TurboGrafx 16 block. This is the beginning and the end of the 3DO block. And I'm here with a fabulous little game called the Daedalus Encounter. It is an FMV point-and-click adventure game starring Tia Carrera. You guys might know as Cassandra from the name of that movie, Wayne's World. Yeah, so this is going to be late night, cozy. We're watching a movie. The estimate's 140. My PB is like 135. So we're gonna watch a movie together, and so there's lots of cutscenes. I'm gonna start here. Says KC1 up here because this is the name of the save file. So I'm gonna select KC1 and delete it. So I'm starting from a fresh save file, so I can no longer skip cutscenes that I haven't seen yet. And we'll just watch the opening cutscene. And yeah, I'm a huge FMV guy, so FMV games forever, for life. So we'll just start the game, and I'll just I'll explain what happens because they don't do a good job explaining what's actually happening. So yeah, we'll do that together. Start the boom. All right, so yeah, we're in space. The year is like, I don't know, in like it's 10 years from now or something. It's like the year is 2038 or something, but you know, that's just how it is. I have a bunch of friends in chat. They've all seen this game a million times. 2135. Okay, so it's like 110 years away. Prime Gaming. Subscribe to RGL. RGL is great.
Maintain formation, people, and keep alert. This sector's supposed to be crawling with Vakar fighters. KC, anything on the scanners?
And we've got some tech, baby. Yeah. So this is sort of, it gives you the era, the idea of the era. So this was like a mid-90s FMV game. It was released on both MS-DOS and 3DO, and I'm playing with the 3DO version because that's it. Because 3DO is great. So we've met our two heroes, Tia Carrera and some guy. His name is Zach. He's an idiot. This was based on real life events, yes. My dog is prancing around off screen.
Casey, this is Ari. God, I hope you can hear me. Look, your ejection pod hit some debris.
I can't even pronounce the actor's name. Christian Boucher? Something like that.
You just hang in there, Case, and you'll be okay.
Audio link is activated. Cutting in visual in 3, 2, 1.
Shebang. All right, we've got video.
Switch on neural interface.
You got it.
That's Tia Carrera. Say hi to Tia, everybody.
It's Ari.
Her character's name is Ari. Ariana.
Look, your mind has been placed in a cerebral support mechanism. It's a device that when...
This is the
Trying to
opening.
say you're a brain in a box, Case.
Zach, could you...
So we were. Is this Night Trap? No, this is better than Night Trap somehow.
It's kind of hard to explain. Here, why don't I let you...
So I'm a box. You're gonna see me now. I'm a box. We were a military unit in some sort of galactic war. I suffered some sort of injury in that opening cutscene, and now I can only communicate through this weird interface.
In front of you to transmit a yes.
Dialogue is quiet. I can help with that.
Glad to see you still got your sense of humor.
There we go.
Case, you probably heard,
so yeah.
The war, it's over. We flamed their butts at Exeter 3. Vakar lost a third of their fleet.
So yeah, so this is how I communicate with the rest of the world, is through this menu. I'm holding down R on my 3DO controller.
That put us out of a job, but you know, hey, war is hell, right?
So right now you're aboard the Artemis, finest salvage vessel in the
So
sector.
there are 10
Zach
different.
and I cobbled her together from a couple of surplus Alliance transports.
So we're scavengers now. We were military, now we're scavengers. That's the TLDR here.
Ryan-class destroyer.
This opening cutscene basically tells us how to
But she could tug
work the whole system.
Well, we thought we'd help salvage some of the Vakar ships we helped disable.
That's the very least we could do. The way we see it, there's a lot of very tasty salvage just floating around out there, ripe for the picking.
And we figure you'd be interested in joining us. So, we liberated you from the lab.
They stole me from a lab before I was fully healed, which was very nice of them.
It's good to have you back, Casey. So what do you say, guys? Let's do some hunting.
Yeah, and you saw Zach's beautiful tattoo there. He's very edgy, that Zachary. Won't be the last time he's edgy. I have copious notes. I have copious notes here. So far, we're 3 lines into this 100-line set of notes. Do it. Buy a 3DO. Just buying a working 3DO is kind of hard.
Around the sector for 2 days now. Maybe we finally got something. Activating view screens. Oh,
Look at that.
fat and juicy.
Let's activate our probe.
Hey, Case, what do you say? You want to take your new equipment for a test drive?
Why don't you go ahead and activate your remote control probe, Casey? So
Activate the probe. Watch me activate the probe here. It's 3 separate instructions. We have to watch it in real time. So we have 10 different commands we can run. These 3 are just to activate the probe. These 3 right here are just to activate the probe. This one down here is used once in the whole game, and then the other 5 are actually really important, or the other 6 are important. Yeah, this was a fun game to play for the first time with no notes. I think it took me like 12 hours. I think it took me 12 hours, but one puzzle took me about 5 of those 12 hours. So, if you guys are better at mazes than I am, maybe it won't take you so. All right, so we're in our little remote probe. So now our consciousness is in that little guy. And we're gonna sort of explore all the different things that we can do.
Casey, I gotta ask you, what does it feel like having your eyes and ears floating around in a little ball while the rest of us with us?
It's more like is some trial and error with death. It's more closer to Myst, which is like pixel hunting and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Most other functions are up to you.
Dog is a crying.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Close call there, buddy. Collision avoidance seems to be working.
All right, let's try your computer link
Either way.
and see how it works. Why don't you run an ID check?
We're
on
doing
this
it.
pilot
Let's run an
test.
analysis. So
Get
this
the
number
name of
2
the ship,
here
and
is the
maybe some idea
analysis. So
what
we're gonna
the cargo
analyze
might
this
have
ship
been.
right now.
Okay, you're coming up on some cargo door controls.
So this is one of these.
All right, now try using your laser torch upper right-hand switch. Should
They tell you what to do here. So this is the first game over you can get.
Be careful, Casey. Vakar have been known to booby trap their hulks.
There you go. So if you click anywhere else, the whole thing explodes and you game over. So that's the first potential game over. Floodlight.
Dark in
Floodlight.
there. Better kick in the floodlight.
Whoa! Gnarly, dude.
I always thought you found aliens quite attractive.
Hey. I was drunk that night, you know that. And besides, it swore to me that it was female.
Casey, stop there. Let's get a good look around.
Oh yeah, our very punny friends. Let's just look around. So there's really nothing to do here. We're just gonna kind of wander. Love this game. I have not. Have I run this at Big Bad? I don't know that I've run this in any game-a-thon actually. In any marathon at all. I went in the wrong direction for the record. It doesn't matter. We have some wiggle room. Had I turned around and gone through the other hallway, this would have been a much shorter cutscene. You can't run good games TM and BBG. That's fair.
Hey, wait, what's that?
There we go.
Casey, can you grab that floating object?
So yeah, so we have a physical gripper guy.
Good. Now let
It's
it in.
possible I've run this for BBG. I don't remember anymore. I ran this actually on Don't Make Us Bored. That's why. Alright, so we've run an analysis on this thing. It's nonsense. So we're just gonna...
Well,
Here, if you pick the wrong action, nothing happens.
No way.
This is
It's a vacuum
purely a
format,
tutorial.
Zach. Belongs with the
So it will just wait for you until you do the right
Come
thing.
on in, Casey. It's just not our day.
So, the early game, so the first 40 minutes of this game is going to be super, super heavy cutscenes. And I'll be doing like one action, and then there'll be like another 10-minute cutscene. So that's what it's going to be. So it's just going to be you and me, just like late night vibing. Except for if you're like in Europe, in which is early morning vibing.
Where? The Magellan Cluster?
Serious?
LV 426?
oh, not there.
So we're just going to vibe early game,
Remember that
just,
time we
you know,
surprised the hell out of
interacting.
William in a car cruiser, just sleep at the wheel?
Yeah, Mizar.
This is a weird game. This is a little bit weird. They will absolutely kill you in spots. I will point out...
Wait, you want to go back to
I'll point out
Mizar?
the parts where you can die, you can game over.
Doubt anybody's been out there since the war.
No,
But
it's
we're
too
just
close to
we're
the
just
border.
straight
We'd be
vibing for the
violating
time
the
being.
Darren Treaty.
So who's gonna know?
I believe you, Glacier, but my memory is not what it used to be. It's not the steel trap it used to be.
Welcome home, dear.
All right, so they're deciding where to scavenge next, and this is where the rest of the game/movie will take place.
Oh, come on, Ari. It's not like it's in Vakar space. It's a buffer zone. Nobody even patrols out there. You know, there's gonna be some tasty salvage.
Hasty salvage.
Yeah? I don't know why I let you talk me into these things.
Maybe you live in Turkey and there's something else up there.
I heard that.
I know you were supposed
Yeah, this
to.
is the only appropriate time slot for this kind of game.
Okay, then.
So yeah, so this is the only 2 times we use the dialogue as at the very beginning. I picked no because it's a faster response, and the same thing here. I picked yes because it's a faster response. Doesn't actually matter what you answer like in response to the game. Like with respect to the game, you can pick yes or no for either of those dialogue choices. There is a third theoretical dialogue choice that I skip because I do kind of not a sequence break, but I find something too early, and so it skips a whole piece of dialogue. With regards to plot, exactly, it doesn't make a difference what you respond. Oh yeah, so we're crashing again. I have a 3DO right here, right behind me. Oh yeah, we need to... So this is the first puzzle that we need to solve. It's a circuit puzzle. Oh no, did I pick normal instead of easy? I might fix that. We'll fix that shortly. Not a problem. This game is kind of cool. I'm gonna go to the menu real quick and then we'll jump back into the game. I just want to make sure this is on easy mode. So I'm not prepared for a normal mode run at all. Yeah, that's why. There we go. Now we're on easy mode. Heck yeah, brother. I get to solve this one more time. So the reason I knew we were on normal mode instead of easy mode is because I had to solve 2 of the 4 instead of 1 of the 4. And hard mode you have to solve all 4. The reason I run this on easy is because easier. No, you don't have to solve as many puzzles, and some of the puzzles are easier.
Oh, man. Auxiliaries online. Zach, wake up. You okay?
Oh, jeez. You say I'm a lousy pilot. Look at this.
Damn it, Zach. You're the one that told me this position was clear.
That's what the scanners said.
Let's run some instrument checks. Let's see what kind of damage we sustain.
I'm glad Denari's here to keep y'all entertained.
I'm trying to pick up metal and rockets.
Hold on.
This thing must be made of something else.
Ah, shit. Every one of us.
Oh yes, there are big boy words in this game. Can you die during the puzzles? Some of the puzzles can kill you, yes. Some of the puzzles, if you don't do them in time, will kill you.
You want to hear the good news or the bad news?
Good news?
There is none. The bad news is this thing's hurtling straight for the sun's corona.
Oh yes, so okay, we're lodged into a ship
No way to get
that's slowly heading towards, what's the word?
Still have short-range communication.
Disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true RGL After Dark stuff right now.
You think this thing is a ship?
Zach, I don't know.
Yeah, they say the shit word a few times. It's not good. It's bad boy words.
Bashing in their front door.
Zach, just do it.
All right, sending distress signal. Jeez.
Casey, why don't you run an ID check? See if there's any.
So
more
yes,
ship
this is all just to say we're
configuration.
well and truly stranded, and it's all up to us. Metaluna.
Here's a big surprise. Unknown.
Any response to our distress call?
Zip. Dead air.
So, either we figure out how to alter our course
Or we're toast.
in about 4 hours.
Great. This is great.
There's no poopy boy, but there's other things that are similar.
Out there.
We're activating the probe again. So this is the last time we activate the probe. So now we're actually spending the rest of the game on this ship, basically. Yeah, very space-age regular office chairs. Yeah, they're my favorite.
Opening probe bay doors now.
Yep, so that's the last time we activate the probe. So much so that I wonder why they made us have that be 3 separate commands to do a thing once. So this is a nice long cutscene. Yep, long, amazing cutscene. It's even in my notes. So this is, I think, the single best cutscene in the game. This has some of the best CGI that 1995 had to offer. You guys will understand what I mean very soon. I'm just gonna let y'all vibe with this. It's basically the length of a full-length movie that we're the stars of.
I've never seen anything like this.
I doubt any human has.
Is it some kind of composite, alloy, or secreted material? I mean, did they build this stuff or grow it?
Yes, and we're very confused.
Complete unknown, Ari.
Galaxy's full of unknowns, my young son. I mean, look, They didn't even discover the Titan rock dwellers till 4 years ago, and that was in our own system.
Oh, yeah. I remember hearing that. The miners sunk a shaft right into the main colony.
This is just all nonsense. This is all just sci-fi gobbledygook.
Established communications?
Yeah, well, let's be careful, because you're no exolinguist.
Hey, I happen to speak 27 languages.
Yeah, 3 phrases. More beer, where's the head, and maybe you want to come by and see.
So this is establishing their relationship. He hits on her, she turns him down. Lather, rinse, repeat.
I don't think so. Hold your position, Casey. Zach and I are joining you.
Whoa, we are?
You got a better idea?
I guess we don't have much of a choice. Alright, let's suit up.
Sci-fi gobbledygook is the best kind. Oh, here we go. So here's sci-fi Aryan Zach.
Casey, I'm gonna check my headset cam now.
This is honestly amazing for 95, but it's really funny now.
Stand by, we're on our way, Casey.
Sleaze and attractive girl. Precisely, Ms. I love this game. I do genuinely love this game. I do.
Man, I thought I'd seen everything.
Never seen a material like this before. Design? Totally alien. Almost looks like it was alive once, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to know the old galaxy's still got a few surprises left for us.
Yeah, y'all did a good job. The scheduling people did a great job placing this. This is a perfect.
Harry, this is just like the old days, isn't it?
I was kind of hoping the old days
This
were
is a perfect time slot for this kind of game. Just vibing late at night. It's perfect.
thing that excites me
I have
is
work
staying
in like
alive.
not that many hours, but this is perfect.
Well, it's definitely a ship.
No sign of the crew, of course. They must have evacuated this section.
Well, thank you.
Or got blown out when it decompressed.
We can't see much, Casey. Drop inside and throw some more light around there.
We're doing it. I'm doing a thing, guys. I'm staying awake. I'm good. We're good. All right. So now we just kind of have to look around for a while. This is basically a timed thing, so you just kind of just keep looking around. There's nothing to do yet. We're looking. We're looking around. All right. And we just got to wait for them to interrupt me.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I work from home as well, so it's not so bad. All right. Hey, look, another cutscene, guys.
Oof. Artificial gravity.
All right.
About 70-80%.
Getting ready for the next thing I have to do.
Oh, Harry, check this out. The hell is this stuff?
Work from home or
We can't
unite.
tell what anything is until we find the life forms that built all this.
Yeah, this is all like, oh, technologically amazing.
Here. Found something.
Amazing. This very futuristic, you know,
Be a door.
the very advanced civilization here.
No, blast it and you could decompress the entire ship.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Phoenix. Much love.
Get through quickly enough and reseal it. The ship should cycle back to normal.
Fair enough. How do we get through?
I'm gonna shout yellow at it.
Oh, come on, Casey, you can't even touch the thing. No
I'm gonna shout yellow at it.
Well, touching it hasn't helped us. We need another approach. Go ahead, Casey. Give it a try.
I'm gonna shout yellow. Disc 2, disc changing. That's how you know this is a speed run. So there's this is a 4-disc game. So this is a 4-disc game. I think there are 6 disc changes in the game. You go from disc 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 3 to 4 to 1, I think is how it goes.
You got it.
All right. It's another really long cutscene right now. I think this is no, this is not the longest cutscene. The longest cutscene's coming up, but this is one of the longer cutscenes. So more exposition, guys. We're just watching a movie together. Not a good movie, but a movie. I love cheesy stuff like this, though. This is great. I'm assuming the game will expect you to just click everything until it figures out that the color spectrum thing. So like, this color spectrum thing is basically you can communicate in the visible spectrum of the visible color spectrum, and that's like the main mechanic of the game for the rest of the game. Yellow. All right, so now we can actually get real Ari and real Zach back now because they can breathe this air.
A little damp though.
I'll show you damp.
What do you think you're doing?
Ditch the E-suit.
Stick to standard procedures, Zach.
Oh, come on. Screw standard procedures. Commander Ariel B. Matheson, 1st Squadron.
Edgy boy, isn't he edgy? He has a tattoo, guys.
Come on,
He's edgy.
The E-suits are too bulky. Make better time without.
I think he might have an earring too.
You better hope we don't wind up regretting this.
I think they're really there. Honestly, Zach is a little bit of an a-hole.
Harry, what the hell is that thing?
Guy's dead.
Maybe one of our hosts?
Hosts? Harry.
A real loose cannon. He doesn't play by the rules. He sees rules and he's like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, he an ugly son of a bitch, ain't he?
That's the reason for the hole in the other room.
What?
Yeah. I try to be as like quick as possible, which has not happened in this run for the record. I can't PB anymore
Be thousands of them in here.
for several reasons. One, I had to restart.
That's great.
What's that?
So yeah, so you can see that these guys communicate by shouting colors just like I can. In retrospect, it seems weird that they knew to give me the ability to scream color if they're gonna just be surprised that other species also scream color. It's a very interesting thought.
This stuff is harder than a drill sergeant's head. Kryn can do this. And these things are armor plated.
Panning shot. Panning shot. Yeah, so the Kryn.
Whoa. Things must have got pretty hairy around here before the end.
It's true, they do.
Well,
That's actually fair.
Hardwick always said.
Jokes on you, I'm colorblind. This is not a good game for the colorblind, I will say that.
Old man Hardwick actually talked to you?
Yeah, so the Kryn
We got a long
is like I guess one of the
Ooh,
enemies in the game. I'll probably PB in one game in this marathon is my guess. Yes.
Think it's dead?
Yeah, I'd say so. Let's try opening this thing.
That remains to be seen. I'm keeping my cards close to the vest here. He said a bad word.
Oh, we're not getting through here.
All right, time for me to go through. Time for me to do everything, always, for the rest of the game.
Casey can make it through.
I bet you're right. Go ahead, Casey, see if you can make it through.
All right, so this is where we get the first orb. This game is about collecting orbs. Yeah, so we're gonna collect 6 orbs. All right, so we're actually doing things very soon here. So I have a funny story. The funny story is my notes for this said grab the thing and go back, and I couldn't figure out what that meant. Oh. So when I was de-rusting this game, I just got lost for like 4 minutes or something. It was very, very funny. I mean, everyone else found it funny. So we're gonna go down here, and then it's what? Second from the left. So it's this guy, and then top left, right? Yeah. Right here. So we're gonna grab this orb way earlier than we're anticipating. Like the game is anticipating you being able to. So I'm gonna shoot the crap out of this guy right here. We're shooting him. We're shooting him. Why can't I shoot him? Why can't I shoot him? I was pressing A. I just game overed. Okay. Wait, what? I pressed A. That was interesting. Don't know that it's ever happened before. We'll just do that again. Fine. So yeah, so what we do is we're supposed to kill that enemy, and then we grab the orb. I have no idea why I couldn't shoot him. That was very strange. We're doing it again. This is okay. Everybody's... Never happened before. It really hasn't, though. I mean, I did die the first time I went in there, because I didn't know what to do. Oh, PB was gone a while ago. I'm not concerned. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna unplug and replug my remote. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna unplug and replug the remote. It's fine. We have enough time for this. One more time. Okay. Yep. Everything's going great. It's chill. We're chilling. I'm gonna restart the game. I'm just gonna restart the game real fast. Do I need to select a gun? No, there's no gun select. There's no gun select. It automatically works. I'm having some controller issues, I suspect, is my thought. And sometimes the 3DO just doesn't load anything also, which is a lot of fun. Yeah. We're having a Daedalus kind of encounter right now. This is true. It's very ironic, actually. I'm probably like 5 minutes behind PB right now or something. Nah, not quite. We're doing it one more time though. I'm hoping. Otherwise, beating the game will be difficult. Yeah, so the crosshairs have to turn green to shoot, or I guess they have to turn white to shoot. Bottom cluster, second from the left, top left. Yeah, it's exactly correct. That's why Ari names it the Daedalus. She actually explains the whole thing. Holy cow. Okay, we're fine. That scared the crowd. We're fine. We did it. All right, I'm gonna grab that orb. All right, so we need 6 of these orbs. So there are 6 rooms. There are 6 rooms and 6 orbs. So each room has an orb. So we're gonna grab the orb. All we need to do is just a little reboot. An old reboot. All right, so we're gonna get the heck out of here now. All right, so we go back again. So we're actually gonna retrace our steps here. So it took me 4 minutes to find this door once. Fun fact. Yeah, I think I didn't select the head. I didn't realize that's where you have to hit him. I've played this game a lot, and I didn't realize that's where you have to hit him. All right, we made it.
Like you got the crap beat out of you.
So this is a special cutscene where you get this orb early. Normally they ask you, hey, did you find anything navigation-like? And then yes gives you a game over, and no continues the game.
Maybe worth something.
but instead we just get the orb, so that skips a bunch of dialogue.
Guess we better try
And we don't have to retrace our steps back to this room.
Yeah.
Hey, Casey, let's try this one.
So now we're gonna get introduced to the central hub, which is where we'll spend the rest of our days.
What's going on? I thought Casey was the only one that could open these.
I don't know. Maybe those other doors needed Casey to override the locking mechanism because of decompression.
Oh yeah, my well, I'll let the people who've seen this game know it's coming, and I'll let the scene play out before I explain what's written in my notes here. That is absolutely Tia Carrera. Yes, she's the star of the show. She's actually on the box.
Looks like
See,
a huge
it's on the
sink.
box right here.
It's filled with water.
It's actually Tia Carrera. Yeah. So this part of my notes just says Zach drink poop water, and because he just drank poop water.
Oh, Zach, you always did know how to make me laugh.
What the hell are you looking at, Cyclops?
He called me Cyclops.
Though, Ari, look, it's a sink. Really?
It was a bathroom, guys.
Oh, God, I'm
All right, we're gonna analyze.
you.
Ew, exactly. Zach drink poop water.
Oh, trust me, Zach, from my angle, it was hilarious.
You know something's funny when the thing has to remind you that it's funny.
No, no, no. You first. Now that you're all refreshed.
He just hit me. He struck me. I'm a cyborg. He struck me. All right. We're actually getting to like the meat of the game here. So yeah, we're like 40-ish minutes in. Yeah, 35. It should be like more like 30. So we're like half hour in. This is like the main, we're gonna get into the core like gaming mechanics of this video game. Ostensibly a video game.
Maybe they didn't have any weapons.
Oh, come on. They built a spaceship.
Oh, he is a loose cannon. Oof.
Planet. You tell me they don't have the technology to build a simple laser?
No, I'm saying maybe they chose not to. Maybe they're a peaceful race.
Yeah, well, they're real.
Yeah, I've been tempted to before Glacier.
Up ahead.
Yeah, another door.
Yeah, but
All right, so yeah, you can see the door has like some red, lines. So there's gonna be 6 doors, and they all correspond to one of the colors of the rainbow, one of the colors of the visible spectrum. You know what I'm saying? These colors. That's the red door. There's one door for each of these.
Looks like some kind of central hub. Seems heavily reinforced. You think this would keep those Kren out?
I don't know, maybe. But we're not staying here to find out.
No, we are
Steer
actually.
this thing away from the star, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
These symbols over the doors might tell us what's on the other side.
They tell us nothing.
Let's check this out.
This is still pretty cool. Some more cool 90s CGI. Have a good night, anybody who needs to sleep. It is late. I'm on the West Coast and it's late, so y'all on the East Coast, I don't know what y'all doing up. And y'all in Europe, good morning. Hi, I'm Sharif. This is the Daedalus Encounter.
Hey, Casey, we can't come up with anything here. All these doors are sealed. We need your help to open them. Let's start with the one to the left of the door we came in.
All right, so we're gonna analyze this door. So analyzing these doors gives us sequences of colors that we can speak in. It's like shortcuts. That's what eventually happens here. Oh, hi Asia. It's like the middle of the afternoon for y'all, so good hello. It's the regular time for you guys. All right. So now I can speak in this color like sequence, but I'm gonna scream yellow at it. We're just gonna solve this. 2, 3. That was just to cover the inside. So most of us, so most of these, it's pretty clear the puzzle you need to solve to get through the door.
Casey.
I'll explain it, but it's pretty clear what we're trying to do there. This is another reason why I pick easy, because you only have to solve one of those puzzles. In normal mode, you have to solve 3, and in regular mode, or in hard mode, you have to solve 5 puzzles to get through every door. It's just, like, it's not interesting, it's just more.
Everything I got, I earned the hard way. Just because you kept getting busted for insubordination.
Oh, this is another long cutscene. So this is the longest cutscene in the game. So much that I'm gonna actually put my controller down.
You went out of your way to disobey the orders. You never could accept breaking authority.
Let me explain something to you, okay?
Yeah. This is the last long cutscene until the very end of the game. And the very end of the game has one more long cutscene. But this is the last long cutscene with like lots of exposition.
Where the hell are you going? What, is she pissed at you too?
Let's try this way.
Zerg squelch noise. This is good stuff, yeah. So yeah, so this is there actually is an orb in this air. Like there's an orb here, but they don't allow us to grab it, so we're gonna have to double back and get it later, which is a huge bummer.
What was that?
Yeah, there's some good music. There's some good tunes in this too.
From over there.
Here's the Kryn. This is the first appearance of the actual Kryn.
Jesus, it sounds like thousands of them. Where the hell are they? Harry.
Can't see us.
What?
Must be using these air ducts to get around the ship. They could be everywhere by now.
Well, that's great. That's just terrific. It is a little too close for comfort for me, okay?
I agree. Let's get out of here.
Right in front of you.
Moist. This game is kind of moist sounding, I will admit that much. Lots of squelching noises. Very weird. About an hour left in the game now. This cutscene's about about an hour left.
Hey, are you getting a weird feeling like the hair on the back of your neck wants to stand on end?
Yeah. Kind of like we just walked into an intense electric...
You know what they say, tell, don't show.
Harry, wait a minute. This looks familiar, look. Generator, power conduits, emergency cooling. This has got to be an engine.
My. You just may be right this time.
You know, you don't have to act so surprised.
I am. Okay, let's split up and look around. Casey, you take the left corridor.
All right. Ugh. Nope. I do nothing here. Just more panning shots. Where are we? There. All right. The next thing we do is we scream purple. Pan's Labyrinth. Hey, I get that one. I get that joke. I don't think I've heard that one before either. I mean, Zach has very much established himself as being an
Found
idiot.
anything that looked like a nav console?
No,
Nope.
nothing like that. Did see a thing that looked like a big old hot tub. I was thinking maybe you and me, we go down there, you know, splash around, splish, splash. Or not.
It's on 3DO. Oh, guys, what is this thing that Ares using? What is that? We can't figure it out.
Come on, Zach. Wake up. Zach! Come on!
We literally have... my chat and I, we haven't figured out what Ares kills that alien with at all. I have no idea.
Zach! Great idea, body armor.
She's using Zach's leg.
Come on, Zach. Wake up!
See, we're all confused. I'm just as confused as y'all, I promise. Yeah, of course, that was a nice little crotch shot we got, of course. Maximum, for maximum comedy here.
Oh, now what?
I know you're not confused, Arameth, but everyone else is. You've got it right.
Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit.
And then she just goes all Danny Glover on us there for a second.
Hey, Casey.
This is a little, it's our heart to heart with Ari here. Enjoy it.
We were dying to get into a real war. We weren't even ready. I guess nobody is. Combat changes people. Zach got crazier. I just got tougher. I had to keep him alive. But not you, Case. Nah. You never changed.
I did change. I'm dead now. Sort of. Sort of? I guess I'm alive. I have consciousness.
Straight and steady.
The philosophical discussion I'd rather not entertain at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Is it still you in there, Casey? Do you still feel?
But not as much as Sega CD. Luckily, this is a 3DO, so we're okay.
It would be nice to hear your voice again.
Anisodic 3DO.
Medtechs were working on a speech interpolation system when we pulled you from the lab. Sorry we were in such a hurry. You know, when we get out of this thing, I'm gonna find you somebody that can build you a voice. That's a promise.
That was nice of her. She can give me a voice. Right now I can say yes and no, and I can scream these 6 colors. And also this one sequence of colors.
Almost.
Yeah, this is much too nice for Sega CD.
Feels like you got stuck in a power loader's claw.
4th floor, ladies' lingerie.
That's supposed to be funny. Oh.
What are we doing now? Ah. I'm actually gonna play some video game now for a second. For like a hot second, we're gonna play some video game.
Very impressive.
Yeah? What the hell is it?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. Looks important, though.
Casey, you do things, because we don't know how to do anything.
Zach!
Hey, looks on my console.
Casey, why don't you see if you can figure this thing out? You check over there.
It is gonna be spicy caliente. Look at this. Watch this hot gameplay. I scream color. So I screamed purple and it does something.
Wow, look at that.
Zach is a crazy person. Correct.
Yeah.
That does not ever change at any point.
So we think maybe some kind of sundial?
Sure.
This would have been a good John Leguizamo. That'd have been good.
If you're through fantasizing about me, I'd like to find a way out of here. You want to keep looking around?
Yeah.
There's
I
Ant.
gotta find those nav controls. Casey, why don't you keep working on this? It might help.
Yeah, as usual, I'm gonna do all the work. So I'm gonna solve this really hard puzzle. Come watch me solve this puzzle, guys. This is some really difficult stuff. Watch. Oh my god, I'm sweating. That was hard. Yeah, we have to turn everything yellow. I'm gonna hire Tia Carrera. I'm gonna do this.
Listen, I think we've done
I'll have some sort of skip. The world record's gonna be like 14 minutes.
Okay, let's meet up and move out.
Wait. You hear that?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bodies.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's shoot some guys. Alright. So, fun fact, you can absolutely shoot your friends here. So, I have to stay up here, or otherwise I shoot my friends. So, all I'm doing is I'm moving my cursor around above them and mashing A. And hopefully I just kill as many as possible. So I'm literally just mashing A and hoping I don't shoot my friends. I'm literally just mashing A. Got him. So they don't shoot any of them. Like if I wait long enough, they don't shoot anybody. It does not help. They do not help me at any point. Oh, got him. I think I shoot one more and we're good. One more. Una más. One more. Maybe you? Maybe you? Got him. One more. Una más. One more. Just don't shoot my friends. Got him. Alright. So now, and of course Zach is the one that ruins everything. So this is another one where if you don't do the right thing, you game over. So I'm gonna scream purple again to close it. Yo, Sir Lar. Heck yeah. Welcome to Retrothon, everyone. I'm gonna solve this puzzle real quick and then we'll acknowledge the raid. Okay. So this is 1, so 3, 4, 1, 2. Watch how excruciating this is, by the way. 6. This is 6. 1, 4. 1, 2, 9. 2, 4. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2. All right, I solved. All right. So that was I fixed myself. So I repaired my internals by doing that.
Carry you back here.
Yeah, speaking of which, next time they build one of you guys, they should really include some handles.
Well, looks like everything's up and running again.
So yeah, so we're back. We're back in the middle. Hello everybody. Welcome to Retrothon. This is the Daedalus Encounter.
Good case.
It's an FMV sci-fi game starring Tia Carrera. So we're gonna do another door now. Door number 2. This is the blue door, so we're gonna scream blue at it. Auto targeting would have been way too much. There's auto driving though, and now I'm gonna scream blue. All right, disc 3 of 4. We're doing it. All right. Try not to jostle the 3DO. There's auto. It's funny because auto targeting They already have auto driving, so why can't they also auto target? I'm not sure. That's actually a good point. All right, one more puzzle, another puzzle. So we're gonna solve the blue door puzzle now, once this loads, which who knows how long it's gonna take. All right, so it's in 5, 1, 2. So we just needed nothing to overlap. That was the whole thing. All right, so we're actually, now the game is like 54 minutes in. The game has started in earnest. We are playing the video game. Game's great. Of course it has 7.8 stars on IMDb. This game's awesome.
Look at the size of it.
Harry, I can't even see the bottom here.
I wonder what this is for.
Another kind of longish cutscene here.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yes, the puzzles are... There's no RNG in the puzzles at all. So, each difficulty level has...
Be careful.
The game is linear up to a point, and then they allow you to backtrack after... After you've been through all of the doors once, then they allow you to backtrack as much as you want. To find all the orbs and all the other stuff you need. So, it's linear for most of the game. And the puzzles are always the same, yes. So I have the answers to all the puzzles just written down.
Did you feel that?
Yeah. Was it good for you?
Alright. So... You probably should be careful in this area, so naturally Zach is gonna just saunter off like a stupid idiot. We gotta save him.
Oh man, do you think this is real?
Even this ship isn't that big. It's gotta be a projection. Or an illusion.
Hey, wait, maybe that energy field we went through before somehow, you know, transported us to the home world.
Wait for it, guys.
Transported.
Wait.
Yeah.
You've been watching too many old Star Trek reruns.
I know that one. I know that. I've seen that.
Harry, it's fresh air. If there's even a breeze. This is an illusion. It's pretty damn convincing. Hey, Harry, it is real. See?
Zach?
Yeah, so my notes here just says Zach falls like a idiot is what my notes say here.
You idiot!
Harry.
I wasn't expecting a Whitest Kids You Know reference today, but here we go.
Okay, this is not the time.
I don't leave you hanging there just for being so damn stupid.
Harry.
Ari, help the man. Alright, so this is where I use my boosters exactly once. This is where I use my boosters. There we go. So yeah, if you, that's another one. If you don't know what to do here, you just game over. You gotta figure out what to do. It's another one of those. So the very first time this happened, I just let him fall, and it was the funniest thing in the entire world. It's one of my favorite deaths in the whole game you can have. Really funny. So yeah, so also when in the aliens, when the aliens are circling above Ari and Zach, you can shoot either of them, and they have unique death scenes as well if you shoot them and you game over. Yeah, dude, Zach sucks, and it doesn't get better. Maybe if there's time after, but I don't think. It's extremely funny.
Oh my god, I thought I lost you! I'm so sorry I left you hanging.
Oh yeah, he splats real good. He just kind of falls, honestly. It's really funny.
No, it's not. Stupid, I'm
Where are we?
keeping you alive.
Ah, the planets. Okay. We're actually coming up on the only source of RNG in the entire run coming up.
remember, but believe me, it's not your job, okay?
Literally not her job. It used to be. She was the commanding officer, so it was her job.
Why you keep doing it? Unless, of course, you care about me more than you'd like to admit.
Yeah, exactly. I think she felt some kind of remorse because she's like, I ought to leave you there, and then immediately he started plummeting to his death. I feel like I would have been. Oh, this is spicy. This is spicy time here.
It's my job.
That was spicy.
Right. Right.
Besides, we've always been a pretty good team, haven't we?
Yeah. The best.
All right, so we're in the blue area, so we're gonna actually. Plumbers don't wear ties in space. I wish I had that game. I do not own Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. I have some 3DO games. This is maybe the best 3DO game I own.
First time you saved my ass.
Is there a better 3DO game than this?
Things are looking, it's probably not
Star
gonna
Control.
last, right?
Star Control 2 probably is the only one. That's better.
I just
He's trying to
wanted
thank
say
me here,
that
don't worry
I'm
about it.
glad, you know, I'm glad that we're partners. Is what I mean. I'm glad that I know you. That,
We still have to take a look around here. I think you can manage that.
Which I think
yeah, I can manage that.
But remember, this time...
there's a run of that later in this marathon
Thanks, Mom.
on PC, but
Thanks, Casey.
you're welcome, Tia. All right. Yes. So more puzzles. So this is orb number 2 is coming up right now. I'm just gonna scream blue here. I actually have a screenshot to kind of help me solve this puzzle because this puzzle's awful. I do not care for it. All right, so you control 4. So you control 4 of these 5 planets, and you change their orbits to get the 5th planet to eclipse the sun in the middle here. We're like over here someplace, maybe. Yeah. Put you over here someplace, perhaps. Maybe here-ish. Yeah, that'll work fine. Like over here. Oh, we didn't quite make it. Okay. It's pretty close, actually, to being right. So this is actually random every time where they need to be. It's always vaguely in the same spot, but it's never the same spot twice. It's always vaguely in the same area. So there we go. So we did it. That was pretty fast. I can't see chat. We did it. So now we can grab the... Now we'll be able to grab the... We'll be able to grab the... Have I done something wrong here? Can't be right. This is pretty, at least. That was right? Okay, then what do I do? Oh, I have to date a blue door. Okay. There we go.
Harry?
Yeah, the 3 frames that he comes like. Brr, brr, brr. All right, so that's orb number 2. Only 4 more left. We're doing it.
Beautiful. Maybe it's important. Maybe symbolic.
Maybe valuable. Better hold on to it.
Sure thing, bud. That's the first thing he thinks of as valuable.
Maybe worth something.
We're going back to the pub now.
Yeah, well, that was a great show, but let's try someplace else.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We should get going. Man, this is a weird ship.
Everything we've seen here.
That's fair. He's a treasure hunter.
We can
just
He said
figured out we
said
had the
another
answers
big
we
boy
need.
word there.
You might as well try and figure out why a Rogosian mudhopper mates with itself. You ever stop to think that maybe some things just are? Some things don't have answers?
No, because there are answers here, and we're gonna find them before we run out of time. You got that?
Yeah, Tia, you tell him.
She's starting
Alright.
to sound more and more like old man Hardwick, isn't she?
Orange is next. And we're back.
Okay, let's keep going left, Casey.
So this is the puzzle that gets most trivialized by easy mode, is this puzzle. So first we're going to analyze orange so we can get the correct color sequence. Then we'll scream orange. Possible language. Heck yeah. We've screamed orange. And yeah, so now we just match any two of the puzzles. In hard mode, you have to match all of these, but now in easy mode, you just have to match two of them, which is like this. So yeah, this is much, much easier than having to do it in hard mode.
You're a good kid. Keep up the good work.
Nice long cutscene here. Wah.
Harry. Think maybe on these guys' planet, they have little human beings the size of lobsters?
Oh, Zach.
Come on, you gotta admit, some of these guys would look pretty good on
He's very edgy, guys. Very edgy.
butter sauce.
Have some respect for the dead.
Why? They're dead.
You should have been dead like 2 seconds ago, so just tone it down, would you? Oh yeah, so this is, we're gonna come back here later. There's a little piece that we need to beat the game in this room, but if you grab it now, your compatriots, they yell at you. So I'm gonna grab it behind their backs so they don't yell at me. This is sort of the TLDR here.
We don't have a song, Zach. If there is a nav console and all this stuff, we'd have to tear this place apart to find it. Assuming we'll even know.
This is so this is the med bay. I don't know if that was clear. This is the med bay.
Let us know if you spot anything, Casey.
Zach is the hero that we deserve. We're gonna turn around. The pedestal right here. We're gonna go to the pedestal. And we're just gonna scream orange at this pedestal, and then we'll be done. All right, so we've taken the color pattern from the orange door, screamed it at the pedestal, and now we have another orb. No, he's definitely remarkable. That's actually what makes Zach great, is that he's so remarkably stupid. He's good at his job and then bad at a person.
These things keep turning.
I know, Aunt. Same, honestly.
Add it to the collection.
It's a shame. Happens all the time. And now we're out. So yeah, I'm gonna skip the whole surgery part of this, and we'll ignore the surgery half of this and come back at the very end of the game to do that.
No, I got nothing.
Oh man, I'm just tired. Not even wise. Just I should have been asleep like an hour ago.
I'll say one thing about those Kryn. They sure as hell do a thorough job.
All right, what's next? Green door.
Will ever find any of these guys alive?
Okay, y'all.
So,
You know, it's times like this I wish I just.
We're almost at the maze. So this maze, I referenced it at the beginning,
yeah, Zach, I can
but
just picture you crunching numbers
when
for a living.
when I first played this game casually,
Head for figures.
the game took me about 12 hours to beat total, but 5 of those 12 hours was solving one maze. That maze is coming up behind the green door right now. This is the easiest puzzle. It's so easy that I don't actually have a solution. written down. It's just like figure it out. This is not hard. Hello, Zoidberg. All right, solve the puzzle. I have to scream green at it first. All right, so I've screamed green. So this is one of these things where you just have to connect the dots. It's not really anything. So the red one just goes up to that red guy, I think right here. Nope, one more. Let me hue. There we go. And then blue goes to blue, which is here. There we go. And then green goes down here. There we go. So it's kind of hard to see if you don't know where to look, but there's these very tiny dots on the outside of that puzzle, and they're just very faintly, like 3 of them are very faintly pulsing the color that they need to connect to. That's all it is.
I was deciding what to call this ship when I read it up in the log.
So this is they're
Daedalus.
they're explaining the Daedalus thing.
Mythology. To escape from the labyrinth, Daedalus made wings out of feathers and wax.
Yeah, didn't he fly too close to the sun and scorch his ass?
No,
That was Icarus.
Daedalus escaped, just like we
He
will.
was the other one. He's not Icarus. All right. There's a whole cutscene here that explains how this goes.
Some kind of alien plant life, I guess.
Yeah, but for what? Food supply, oxygen supply?
Maybe both. Maybe neither.
Harry.
I don't know why she tries to shoot him there, other than she's stupid. They're both stupid.
Why don't you see if there's another way around this thing? Maybe you can figure out a way to open it from the other side.
Aha, so this is why we need the maze. We need to go through the ducts. That's why.
I'm sorry. It's just a reflex.
This reflex.
All right, so we're gonna fly through the ducts, which is the puzzle. It's the maze. First things first, though. We're gonna grab the orb, which is right here. So we'll scream the green door at it. We have screamed green door. And now we will grab the orb. This is orb number 4, I believe. Yeah, good thing they don't have any guns. Alright, that's orb number 4.
Another one of the mysterious.
Yeah, this is orb number 4. 2 more.
Means something.
Yeah. They mean my bag is getting heavier all the time.
Alright. So now we're gonna solve this maze. This maze is a nightmare. Yeah, I actually had to. I ended up mapping out this entire maze by hand, and I still have. I don't have them here, but I have like the pieces of paper of me like sketching out the whole maze because it's actually a disaster. All right, up, right, left. We're gonna go right here. So this took me 5 hours, for the record. It was about half, a little less than half of my entire gameplay was just solving this one maze. Yeah. If you do the swoops and the swoops, that means you know you're doing the right thing. We're just going up a few times. So we're gonna end up in this weird, like, pod area. I think it's after this one right here. And it's gonna have the faces of all of the want to say like developers and people who worked on the game. I don't know what this is exactly. So you can't take a wrong turn and die. There's just lots and lots of dead ends, and it's really easy to get turned around. So much so that if I ever get turned around, I'm just gonna reset from scratch, and I'm gonna reset and right here, and just start over rather than trying to retrace my steps. All right, so up. That was one up. Up. One more. Then we're going right. You can always move in any four of the cardinal directions. That's like the small mercy here. So it's basically just like a duct system. Then up 2 more times. That was 1 up, so 2. All right, now we're going to go left. And then up. And then left to up again. As long as the game keeps letting me go, then we know we're doing okay here. Left. And up again. All right, I think we're fine. Once we get to these twirly-doos, that means we did everything right. So it's left, right, up. Left. I don't know if there's a better route for this. For the record, I don't know. Because I never want to figure this out. So I don't know if there's a better way. Was spent on this. I mean, 45% of my gameplay was spent on this puzzle. 1 more left. That was 2 left, 1 more left. Yeah, I had to sketch this out on paper. That was the only way for me to do it. It's at least Euclidean. It's not like a non-Euclidean. All right, we're done. We're out. We made it. This is it. This is the last one. Hey, we did it. Yeah, so 5 hours of gameplay condensed down to, that was what, like 90 seconds maybe? I actually don't know. I've never, what's the word? Never timed specifically just the maze. There's a story, yeah, there's, I think there was a maze in World of Warcraft that was non-Euclidean.
All right, Casey, you did it.
They broke the door and then they made me do that, and that's all I get is a, you did it.
Come on, Zach, we've been in bad before. Remember that time on TACOW 7 when we were pinned down by 2 Vakar squads?
More background, gobbledygook.
Had us cold, fighting down in a gully, Vakar picking us apart from the ridge.
Right, and when we were ready to give up, Casey said, there's no such thing as a hopeless situation. Rigs the engine to create a plasma.
Alright, what's
burst,
next?
and
Oh,
boom,
we're gonna scream
all out.
purple now.
Yeah, alright, maybe you're right.
Purple? Oh, we're actually gonna be in disc 4. Manifold Garden, yeah. Manifold Garden is like patently non-Euclidean. That's like the main mechanic, obviously. That's different. All right, this is, so once I scream purple here, this is gonna be disc 4. So we're almost there. So this is the other source of RNG in the run. This upcoming puzzle, I have to fight an AI. And the goal is to make a full diamond or pentagon, in my case, before they do. So yeah, disc 4 of 4. We're doing it. We're right at the end of the game now. So analyzing the purple door there is actually super important for later. We'll find out why. All right, so we go here. Then we go here. Go here. Then we go. Did I made a mistake? Yeah, I think I made a mistake. All right, we'll have to stop them from doing something now. All right, that's how it works. So the way to solve this is to make, it's like tic-tac-toe, but you basically make both the pentagon and the diamond at the same time so that they can only defend. And I just messed it up the first time.
My feet are starting to hurt, Ari. Why the hell didn't they put in moving walkways?
Oh my God, Zach, shut up.
Do you complain just to make conversation?
Exactly.
Or do you honestly enjoy it?
All right.
Jeez, Ari, my dogs are aching, okay? Have you no sympathy?
I'm saving my sympathy for you when you'll really need it.
All right. I don't know what the RNG is for this, but I'm gonna try something out live. We're way behind now, so it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna see if I can actually save time on this split specifically. I believe the fourth panel is the one we want here. So that's 2, 3, 4. Let's try this, and I'm gonna scream orange at it. And it's just so no, it is RNG. I want a very specific. I'm looking for a very specific sequence here. I'm looking for orange, green, yellow is what I'm looking for. Hey, shit here. All right, so we're gonna go back in the other direction, and I have to try every color just to see what shows up here. Orange, green, yellow. No. You. No. One more. I wasn't sure if there was RNG or not, and now I know for sure that it is, which is what I thought it was. So we're just literally looking for the correct sequence here. No. No. Orange, green, yellow. Nope. No. Oh, maybe in the fifth one. Let's try orange again and see if that works. Everything that could have gone wrong in this run has gone wrong. I want that on the record. It's been very bad. But we're enjoying ourselves, and that's what matters. We're just chilling. There it is. All right. So we need this pattern for the end of the game. Very important. Now we just need to get the heck out of here. We have to go back to the beginning to get out of here. Yeah, dude, we're just chilling. I think this is it. All right, we can get out of here. All right, so we got the one sequence we need. So now we can just bail.
Hey, what's up?
I think we should check this out.
All right, so now Tia Carrera here is going to.
Whoa, Ari, that's a long way down there.
Yeah, so Tia Carrera goes all Zach here and just like nonchalantly.
Be careful.
This is one of these things, like this is a very Star Warsy, like these like platforms with like just like long pits underneath with no railing. I don't know why these exist. I always blame the hardware, my stupid keyboard. She's fine. She's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
See, we're fine. All right. So you need to analyze the purple door because she's gonna pick this thing up and then we're gonna get trapped, sort of Indiana Jones style.
What the hell's going on?
I know some kind of barrier won't let me out.
So she's gonna immediately hurt herself now.
Casey, I'm gonna try and blast my way out. Work this panel, see if you can stop this thing. Zach,
And
no!
now she immediately just hurts herself. Like, what do I do? And now I'm gonna scream purple door. So I scream purple door, that solves it. This is another one where if you don't figure out what to do in time, it's just a game over. So the first time I got here, Tia Carrera just straight up dies here, and we game over. And I had to go back and grab the purple door and then come back. You can also, so you can. No, it's just like a timer. It goes like, oh no, I'm out of time, and that's it. It's silly. So you can actually, so you can see that the purple door has it's just a sequence. So it's purple, green, orange, blue, yellow, red. So you can actually go like purple, orange, green, yellow, you know. So I don't think there's any. I don't remember. It's been long enough that I don't exactly remember what happens. But I don't think there's any physical indication that you're about to die.
Hey, Casey. Thanks. I thought I was dead there for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Whoa, Casey, I'm the one who carried you back.
All right, so this is another very long cutscene. So this is the last cutscene that's extremely long that I mentioned at the beginning of the game. And there's one more long cutscene. It's this one right here.
Well, Mary, never say never. Let me paint the little picture for you, okay? You and me and
She's fine. See, she's fine. Don't worry about it. They wake up. Everything's fine.
on a boat.
No worse for wear.
Some of that bacon wine you like so much. Hell, 2 bottles. Nothing to do till morning? Come on. Tell me you could pass up an offer like that.
With anyone else? No.
There's another one. See.
What? Wait, what the hell are you looking at? She's the only woman within 9 parsecs. Get away from me, you bug.
Once again, Zach hits on Aerie. Aerie turns him down. Hilarity ensues. An alien. It was an alien taser. It was exactly what would have happened. She tased herself by lasering the laser. What she should have done was nothing. None of that should have happened. I should have just flown over, grabbed it, and flown back. But instead, they had to like. I've played Burn Cycle. This game's better than Burn Cycle. Burn Cycle is way more brutal with like deaths. This game like saves your progress, and so if you die, you can just start over. There's like lots of checkpoints. Burn Cycle just kills the crap out of you. Yeah.
Guess that just about does it then, huh?
What are you talking
It's a game I've thought about routing Burn Cycle before. I still might.
We've done all 6 doors. We're fresh out of options.
No, we can backtrack and find the things we missed.
There we go. So now they're allowing us to backtrack. Once we're done with this long cutscene, we can backtrack, and we will backtrack twice. So we're gonna backtrack to disc 3, and then we'll backtrack to disc 1.
Mausoleum is taking a plunge, and we're going along for the ride.
Can't give up without a fight, Zach.
You know what your problem is, Ari? You've never known when the fight is over.
You may be right.
You're actually agreeing with me for once?
Oh, boy. Somehow I always hoped I'd die in better company.
That moment makes me think that there's a way to get all of the orbs before this happens, but I haven't figured out how to yet. So we're gonna stick to this route for now.
I wonder if they would have made us rich.
So we have 5 of the 6. We're grabbing the 6th one through the through the yellow door right now. Yellow door. I'm gonna scream yellow at this door. We don't have to solve the puzzles a second time, thankfully, so we can just go. So we've unlocked. This is basically backtrack mode, so we've unlocked everything now. That's a tree ornament. Yes, basically, it's an orb. All right, so we're gonna go through this door. Go through this door. Yeah, this is the one. I don't like buying valves. I feel like that's a waste of money. I always just spin the wheel. Use my intellect. Save that money. So the game is now opened up, so we're fully in backtrack mode now. And so I'm gonna backtrack. This is the 6th orb, and then there's one last piece we need, which was in the med bay. Through the orange door, I mentioned that we need to do some surgery. So we're gonna do the surgery now in backtrack mode, so that my my friends aren't there to humiliate me, basically. They're still gonna humiliate me, but just the one time instead of twice. Now we're gonna backtrack all the way back to the middle. And then we'll have all 6 of the orbs, and there's another cutscene, and then we'll finish the game. This is the one I want to go through. I knew that. I have a very bad sense of direction, so I get lost very easily. This is right though. Is this right? Did I do this wrong? Oh no, I've made a mistake. That's not good. Well, okay, we'll just turn back around. We're fine. Everything's fine. Shh. No one heard that. Everything's fine. How did I go through the wrong door? Now I have no idea where I am. This is a mess. I probably wanted to go through in that case. Oh well. No, this is where I came from. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I should have this in my notes. It's just not in my notes. Needs to be. So we face this way means we needed to go to this one. Literally, it's the only door left anyway. It's the only door left. It's the only door left. 1:35 in the morning. I apologize. That was fun. All right, so now we've got all 6 orbs. So now it's gonna be a whole cutscene where Ari and Zach slowly put in all 6 orbs into this weird sculpture. It's a whole thing. We're gonna find it out right now.
Harry, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, this is the 6th. This is the 6th and final orb. So yeah, so this is, they're explaining what the orbs are for right now, which is basically, so you can theoretically skip cutscenes if you have a fully played if you have a fully played save file, then you can just jump to cutscenes. You can jump to scenes and skip the cutscenes, but there's no real reason to do that in this case. This is more of just like a have fun kind of speed run than like a serious
Casey,
quick
you're a
speed run.
genius.
Oh shit.
Another bad word.
Let's give it a shot.
So we're gonna slowly watch him put all 6 of these orbs in all 6 of these holes.
Hungry. Alright. You wanna try one?
Or why not?
That was 1. 2.
Alright.
Like these are like bocce balls, I think, in real life.
Oh.
You could do no wrong, but you could do something more right than this. That's pretty true. And that's number 6.
Is there a payoff slot on this thing?
All right, so now there's the last piece.
Last one?
Oh, that was number 5. Silly.
Do the honors, boss.
Thanks. I think.
This is absolutely Tia Carrera. Yes, it is. Once again, she's on the cover right here. That's Tia Carrera. All right, so we have to go to the orange door now. The orange door. There he is. We're gonna scream orange at this door. We're gonna go back to disc 3 for just for a second, temporarily in disc 3. Get disc 1 back out here. Yeah, so this is called the Daedalus Encounter. We're right at the very end of the run here. This is like the very, very end of the run. But it's a sci-fi FMV thriller starring Tia Carrera and other people who matter a lot less. So yeah, we're going to go back to the med bay and we're going to perform that surgery I mentioned when we were actually here before. So doing this in this order saves, I think, like 30 seconds. Which, wow. Got like maybe 5 minutes left or so. All right, so we're gonna click on this bad boy. And this thing is gonna, you know, this is gonna be, now we're gonna scream colors. So we're gonna scream first red. Then blue. Then purple. Then orange. Then purple. All right, so this is gonna cut off some sort of claw. That claw is the thing we need to finish the game. Now we're gonna back out. I'm gonna pick this claw up. So what happens if I do this when they're in the room is they yell at me. So I'm skipping that one scene where they yell at me. So I need to go down here. Hello. I can see it there in the distance. There it is. All right. I'm gonna grab this and return, and we're gonna retrace our steps now. Slowly but slowly. Yeah, now we can get the heck out of here. So that's the end of all the backtracking. How did you figure out the color order? Pure, that's just pure trial and error. You just have to figure out, so each of the colors do one specific function. And so once you figure out what everything does, then you have to figure out what sequence of events, like what happens to like specific sequence of events. And then figuring out that you need the claw at all is actually the hardest part there. So what I did is I just went through every single door. We're back in disc 4. All right. So I just went back through every single door and tried to figure out, like, did I miss something? Is there something I can collect? Because it was clearly some sort of collectible that I needed. And so I found this, and then I just brought back a bunch of stuff, and eventually this was the right thing. So we're gonna come back through this door. They're gonna yell at me again. Well, it would have been again had they been with me the first time.
Oh, jeez, Casey.
Oh, Casey.
I like how this is obviously styrofoam.
What are you, a dog now? Harry?
Get rid of it.
Now we're gonna find this bad. Oh, there it is. Found you. All right, disc 1. This is the final disc change. We made it. Looks like we made. Yeah, so I'm gonna go like a couple minutes over estimate here. Sorry. We had some snafus at the very beginning of this run that kind of doomed it. I actually don't. Only have one last input left, and that last input is that if you guys recall, there was a bunch of panels I was looking at, and I was looking for a very specific sequence, a very specific color sequence. I was looking for orange, green, yellow, and orange, green, yellow is gonna let us win the game. Tia Carrera will never forgive us. As long as you forgive me, Aunt, that's all that matters. So this orange, green, yellow. I'm gonna scream this at a guy, and then the game's gonna be over. So I'm gonna put the hand on top of this thing like a hat. Now, something's happening. Not 100% clear to me what actually happens here. I just remember being so happy that I figured it out. That I wasn't paying attention at all to the this I was so happy I didn't pay any attention to this cutscene because I was just like running around my office like I can't believe I did it.
Let's go, Casey.
Yeah, yes, those look like, yes, correct.
This far, Zach, just stay cool.
Stay cool? Come on, it's gotta be 85 in here and rising.
It's hot.
Yes!
We got a live one, Case. Check him out.
Yes, AirPods on strings, that's exactly what we're talking about.
Harry, you see that?
Yeah, could be our navigational console.
Think this guy will mind if we hijack his ship?
See what Casey comes up with.
He looks like he's studying some kind of readout.
So yeah, see, he's screaming colors. I scream colors. It's gonna work out really good.
What's that thing in the center?
I don't know, Harry, but things are starting to heat up around here. Look, we gotta do something. We gotta do something now. Oh, shit, he sees us. All right,
Another bad word for the...
I'll cover you.
Wait, Zach, don't shoot it. It's unarmed. We gotta try and communicate.
How? Come on, this thing isn't exactly happy to see us, Harry.
And that's time. So I screamed orange, green, yellow at it, and that's the good ending. There's a bad ending where I can shoot stuff. You can shoot stuff and then one of your two or both of them die and you escape. So this is the good ending where everybody escapes intact.
Look at that thing.
That shell was some kind of chrysalis. This is fantastic.
Just a couple minutes over. So yeah, there's a little ending cutscene here.
Never to witness this.
Yeah, right. I hope we don't look like appetizers.
It's different from the other creatures we've seen.
I'm glad people enjoyed this. This is kind of what I was hoping for this run. Just like a fun late night, you know, just a movie. We just gotta watch a movie inside of Retro. I snuck a movie into Retrothon is what happened. So we're gonna bow. And so yeah. So this was the Daedalus Encounter. I'm Sharif. Sharfer's in chat. That's me. And yeah, so I stream usually about once a week on Fridays. And on Thursdays. I stream on Tuesdays. And I'll be back later in this marathon for some more interesting actual games and some less games as well. And but yeah, this is the very, very end of the game. This is it. Safe voyage, friends. May our paths cross again. Farewell. And yeah, that's gonna be a farewell from me as well. So stay tuned for Weapon.
Harry, I was wondering if you would come with me to check out.
Have a good night, everybody.
Problem with the mattress in the stateroom, and it seems to not be level, and I would need somebody to lay on the other side of it. There's an electronic gadget I got from Vesuvius 7. I don't really know how it works, but maybe you could show it to me. Or not.
Night, everybody.